Yes friends, now as part of this session let us understand about string builder class. Okay, simple class. Observe here, it is exactly similar to our string buffer class except few changes. What are those? Means simple thing. Observe here, within the class called string buffer, within the class called string buffer, all the methods are synchronized methods. Okay, within the string buffer class all the methods are synchronized methods, whereas within this string builder all the methods are not synchronized, they are simple instance methods. These methods are synchronized method, but these methods are non-synchronized methods. Okay, now let it be, what is the much or greater difference between these two classes? Simple thing. Observe here, we can bring that one. These methods are what? Synchronized method. If you are using synchronization concept not in relevant way, then there will be performance degradance, that is execution time will be much. Okay, whereas here execution time will be very less, but here what is the biggest advantage? Regular output, data inconsistency, that is you are going to see regular output, whereas here irregular output we are going to achieve. Here if multiple threads are existing, and if they want to execute these synchronized methods, first they should get the license, that is first they should acquire the lock, then only JVM will allow to execute these methods of string buffer class, and there will be only one lock, that is only one license for each and every object. So threads should acquire the lock first to execute any method of this string buffer class. Okay, so relative performance means comparing. If I compare its performance with this string builder performance, then that performance is said to be relative performance. Here relative performance will be low when I compare with string builder. Okay, and this builder introduced at 1.5 version, this introduced at 1.0. nobody is going to ask those versions. You have to be good in only logic. You have to develop code for each and every method, that is you have to develop customized method logics. Okay, so what is this? This string builder class is exactly similar to string buffer class, but one small change is there. What is that? All the methods present within the string buffer are synchronized methods, whereas in string builder all methods are non-synchronized, that is they are not synchronized methods. Observe here, if it is synchronized methods means what is a big advantage to us? Simple thing, there won't be data inconsistency, meaning is there won't be irregular output, you are going to get only regular output, whereas here data inconsistency will exist, that is data, that is output will be in irregular fashion. Since these are synchronized methods, in order to execute any method of this class object, a thread must and should acquire the lock, that is they should get the license first, then only JVM will allow those threads to execute the methods of these objects. If there are multiple threads, Getting multiple threads, there exists only one lock for a single object. If multiple threads are there, observe here, if multiple threads are there, okay, T1, T2, T3, they want to execute string buffer class method, which is like char at method, okay, char at method. This T1 thread wants to execute char at method of this object. This T1 thread wants to execute char at method of string buffer class object. I said that there will be only one lock for one object. This is must, guys, okay. There will be only one lock for single object, meaning is one license, okay. Now if this T1 thread wants to execute this char at method, first it should acquire the lock, then only our JVM will allow this thread to execute this method of this object. After completing the execution of this method, this thread will release the lock, and that lock will be available with this object. Now this thread will be in waiting state. Yes, right, observe here, 3 threads were there, T1, T2, T3. First T1 got the license, that is lock, it is executing. Now this T2 also wants to execute this method, but it requires the lock, because JVM then only allows this thread to execute that method. JVM will check whether do you have lock or license of this object. If it is having, then only JVM will allow this thread to execute this method of this object. So this one will be in waiting state, and when this one is executing, definitely, I mean, if this thread is acquiring the lock, getting and executing this method, this thread will be in waiting state. So there will be what? Some performance degradance. Of course, this is not that much degradance with respect to the performance. If you misuse these synchronized methods concept, then only performance will be coming down. That's why we are spelling relative performance will be low here. I hope you understand this one. Not performance, entire performance is down, no, comparing performance is coming down, relative performance, okay. Because of this synchronized methods, data inconsistency not existing, data, that is regular output we can expect. Here there will be if multiple threads are there, means T1, T2, T3, if they want to execute char at method, what happens? Think that string builder, no thread is required to acquire the lock of object or get the license of object, because these methods are not synchronized. These are simple instance methods. Only these methods are synchronized methods, that is string buffer class methods are synchronized methods. So here this T1 will execute this method concurrently, T2 will execute this method, T3 also will execute these methods. So there will be relative performance will be high, okay, relative performance will be high. Observe here, let me state them, okay. What is this? String buffer, another one is what? String builder, okay. Observe here, number one, what is this? First, string buffer is immutable or mutable. Observe here, immutable means what? Non-adjusting, immutable. Our string is what? Non-adjusting object. Getting this immutable nature, how we are achieving? Because of string class method implementations. We have gone across through that one, okay. Because of string class method implementations, we are achieving immutable nature for string class object. getting. Whereas the methods within string buffer are not having implementation to create new object. Whatever the method you take, either let it be delete, set caret, any method you take, those methods are not having implementation to create new object. All the modifications will be done within the old object or else within the available object itself. Whereas in string class, take any method, public string concat method, what it will do, it's having argument as what, object. Here it's having implementation to create a new object by accessing existing object data. Because of methods only you are achieving immutability. Immutability means what? Non-adjusting nature. If you are trying to perform any changes to the existing string object, I want to concatenate Mohandu. Now that appending will not happen here. It is telling I am not the adjusting person. You cannot do those modifications in my object. Okay, so that's why it is called as non-adjusting one. So immutable one. Why you are getting this ability? I mean, where that activity relating code is available within this concatenate method. Methods are having creating new object for each and every modifications. That's why string is what? Immutable object. Whereas string buffer, no. Within the existing object only all modifications will be done. The methods are like that. Method implementations are like that. So this is what? Mutable. Mutable means adjusting. Getting? Mutable means adjusting. I can adjust within my area. Like that it is telling. So the first one is what? It is mutable object, and it is also mutable object. Meaning is what? There won't be much object creations for every modifications. Within the existing object only all of these things will be performed, that is modifications will be done. Now what is the other one? String buffer. All methods are synchronized methods. Okay, synchronized methods. Here all methods are not synchronized, that is non-synchronized. Getting? Non-synchronized methods. Okay, non-synchronized methods. Now if it is like synchronized, what is that? Because of synchronization you can expect regular output. No data inconsistency will be existing. Observe here, no data inconsistency. Getting? This is also called as no thread safe. No thread safe means data inconsistency will not be available. No thread safe means. Okay, now here what here we are going to get? Data inconsistency may arise. Data inconsistency means what, guys? Irregular output. Getting? Irregular output. Here also it gives a meaning to us as what? Regular output will be available. No data inconsistency means, observe here, what is data inconsistency? Irregular output. No irregular output. Okay, no data inconsistency means no irregular output, going to give regular output. Okay, now come here. Here if you compare string buffer object performance or string buffer methods execution time with respect to the threads, it will be very good. But if I compare this performance with builder, that is comparing performance will be low, that is relative performance will be very, not much low, just a little bit low, that is a little bit extending one. If it is taking 5 minutes means it will take like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So relative performance will be low in string buffer, whereas in builder relative performance will be here it is low in string buffer. Here it will be what? High. Okay, that will be high. Now simple thing, it is introduced at 1.0, introduced at 1.5 JDK version. Okay, 1.5 JDK version. This is the few differences between string buffer and string builder. Now observe here. Here there is no equals method overriding. Observe here, no equals method is overridden, and also no hash code method is overridden. The same thing here also, no equals method and hash code method overridden. Both the methods doesn't get overridden. Okay, observe here, equals method and hash code methods doesn't get overridden. Okay, doesn't get overridden. Observe here one small example. Observe here, just explain those things, friends. Okay, just to explain those two things. Why we have to use equals method? Why we have to use equals method, friends? Why we have to use equals method first? Why we have to go for equals method? Simple thing. Think that you're having some two integer values. Okay, that is two integer variables. How to tell both the integer variables holding values are same or not? Same or different? Observe here, you are going to use what? One predefined operator called double equals operator. What is this operator behavior? What is this operator behavior? Returns true if both operands values are same. It returns false if both operand values are different. Okay, different. Okay, now observe here. Now if I use what is a referring value? 9, double equals to 9, true. Okay, this is which type variable? Int type variable. Of which category? Primitive category. Now please friends observe. Now observe here, I have one class called a. Getting? Within this class I have one a equals to 9, and I have one more class called a1, int a equals to 9. Okay, now create object for a1, public static void main. Think that within one driven code I am writing. Okay, now create a equals to or else a2. Okay, new a1 a3 equals to new a1. Okay, now observe friends, because of this one what happens at memory? There will be a object where a equals to 9, and because of this one there will be a1 object where a equals to 9. Please tell me one thing, this a1 object data and a object data same or not? I want one thing from you, as a result as what? This a1 contain data and a contain data is same or not? Getting? Here you are getting what? Here you will get what? True. Meaning is what? A referring or a holding and b holding values are same. Now here a2 holding value and a3 holding values are same, but how we are going to prove here? If you use SOP of a2 double equals to s3, what will be the answer? False. It will check what? Hash codes, sorry, reference values it will check. We have gone across to this thing. It will return here as what? False. But the data is same. The data is same. In order to tell two objects of same type, getting two objects of same type, having same data or not, we have to go for equals method. Observe here, this A1 and A. Of course here you will get compile time error. Let it be this one as what? A only. So let me take out this one, okay. Let it be A object only, because if I use different types means there will be incomparable types, compile time error, okay. Let it be class A object only, okay. A object only, okay. Now same type of objects having same data. How to check both the objects data is same or not? If you use double equals operator, false will be the answer, but both the objects data is same. How to tell? But that's why you have to override equals method in your class. We have gone across through this one as part of object class equals method, okay. Please go through that one. Observe here. To tell both the primitive variables holding values are same or not, okay, we are going to use double equals operator. It will tell if both the operands referring or holding values are same, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Now how to tell both the objects containing data is same or not? For that's why you have to go for dot equals method. So within this method you have to write the logic to compare same type, that is two different objects. This is different object, this is different object of same type, A type. Whether these two different objects of same type containing same data or not. To tell those things, we are going to use equals method. It's a rule to we guys to write that logic within equals method only, okay. For that purpose we have to use equals method. Now this equals method and hash code method doesn't get overridden within this buffer, string buffer class, and also in string builder class, okay. Observe here, okay. Let us prove that one, okay. Simple thing. Observe here, I am going to take a class called A, okay. Let me take one class called A, okay. Now public static void main, take string buffer, okay, SB1, new string buffer. What is this? Nil. Now what happens? I am using string buffer class constructor having argument as a string. What's the memory representation? What's the memory representation, friends? There will be string buffer object, within that there is one char array variable. Here what happens? How many blocks? 20 blocks. This length plus 16 will be available within char array value. So here how many blocks? 20 blocks, okay. Here you are going to get what? 20 blocks, okay. So 19 is the index, 0, A N I L, okay, 1 2 3, okay. Now this is what? SB1 object of type what? String buffer, okay. Now let me create one more object of type what? String buffer itself, okay. String buffer SB2 equals to new string buffer of same content, nil. Because of new operator there will be memory allocation for string buffer, okay. Now what is this? SB2. Within this we are having one instance variable. Friends, if you are not getting what is this, you have to refer string buffer class constructors, okay. It is must, friends, okay. Now what is this? So there will be what? One char array, okay, which is having once again the blocks as what? 19 number of blocks, A N I L, okay, 1 2 3, okay. Now observe here. Now SOP of SB1 dot hash code, different hash code. Okay, both the values will be different, friends. Okay, sp dot hash code. Now coming to other one, sop of sb1 dot equals of sb. It will written here as what? False, even though both the objects data is what? Same. Anil, Anil. It is returning what? False, because this equals method doesn't get overridden within the string buffer class. Okay, now observe here, let's go for string builder. Okay, let's go for the string builder. Let it be yes, new string builder, same memory representations, everything will be dead similar. Okay, now take once again what? Anil. Okay, I don't want to give once again memory representation. Observe here, both string buffer, string builder are exactly same. Okay, now observe here. Okay, so now once again string builder s1 equals to new string builder of Anil. Okay, now sop of s dot hash code, getting. Now other one s1 dot hash code. Here you will get different values, friends. Let it be 1 2 3 4 5. Here you will get 7 5 6 7. Any different values you should get. Okay, now you will get some value as what? 7 2 7 2. Here 6 3 3 6. Okay, now sop of s dot equals of s1. What's the answer? False, because equals method within string builder doesn't get overridden. Okay, different values here also, different values false and also false. Here different values false, different integer values false. Okay, let me compile this piece of code. Observe here, just a minute. Okay, observe here, let me take a class called a. Here create one string buffer s b1 equals to new string buffer. Okay, now take Anil. Okay, now take one more string buffer object with the reference variable name as what? sb2. Now system dot out dot println of sb1 dot hash code. Okay, now sb2 dot hash code. Okay, now let me call equals method on this sb1. Okay, equals of sb2. Okay, now the same thing, same piece of code for string builder. Okay, let me change these words. Okay, builder. Okay, now here let it be as what? Yes, and this one should be as what? es2. This should be as what? Builder. Okay, and here it should be as what? s1 yes. Okay, s1 dot and s dot, and call on s1 or yes, no issues, you can call on any of the things. So answer should be as what, guys? Two different hash codes, integer numbers false, two different integer values and false. Let me compile. What's the source code here? tester.java. So let me put java c space source code name tester.java, compile it. Yes, observe here, what is this? s1 dot equals, cannot find hash code at line number 12. Okay, at line number 12. Okay, there is no s1 and okay, now I think it is fine. Okay, now compile it, now run it. Okay, what is the main method class name? It is capital A. So java space capital A. Observe here, two different hash codes. Okay, and false. Okay, and once again two different hash codes, that is integer values, false. Meaning is what? Equals method and hash code method doesn't get overridden within string buffer as well as in string builder classes. Okay, very specific thing. Okay, very specific thing. Now observe here. Okay, now observe here. At which scenarios we have to go for string object? At which scenarios I have to go for string buffer object? At which scenarios I have to go for string builder? Simple, dead simple. Observe here. Simple. Observe here. If I want immutable nature, if I want immutable nature, that is, for every modification, for every small modification, there should be new object creation. That is, immutable means what? Non-adjusting nature. If I want to give for a particular object non-adjusting nature, then directly go for string, no issues. Okay, then go for string object creation. Why? Because I am telling, if you do observe, string buffer will contain set of consecutive characters. String builder also contains set of consecutive characters. String also contains set of consecutive characters. What is the difference? Means simple. Performance issues will be there. Okay, simple. Than that, nothing. Okay, and you have to take a particular object according to your requirement. Okay, now observe. So string buffer, string builder, all will contain what? Set of characters. Getting? All are same. Getting? You are going to achieve your requirement, that is, if it is a normal requirement. Okay, but what is the speciality of all of these classes? Simple thing, performance is there, relative performance issue is there. Okay, observe here. When we have to go for string class, when I have to go for string buffer class, when I have to go for a string builder class. Okay, observe here. Now here I am going to use class called string buffer. Okay, all the methods are what? Synchronized methods. Okay, all methods are what? Synchronized methods. String object will contain it will contain set of characters. Getting? This one will contain what? If I create an object in this way, what does it will contain? String s equals to new string of Anil. Getting? What happens? String object will be there, one char array value will be there, it will contain what? Anil as the data. Only 4 blocks will be available in string object. Please observe or recap once string class construct this concept. Okay, now here it is what? Anil. Okay, this is what? Yes, object, and this is what? String object. Now string buffer s1 equals to new string buffer of ANIL. Now what happens? String buffer will be there, and here char array value will be there, that will be initializing with a customized data ANIL. How many blocks will be available here to us? 20 blocks, friends, 20 blocks. This string length plus 16, we have understood that one as part of our string buffer constructors. Okay,